The Daily Download. The Daily Download. Daily Download. With Mac and Gaydos. The biggest stories now. 5.
New information about the Jesse Shockley case.
Have they figured out exactly where she is? Here's the police.
Shortly after Jerice was placed under arrest in November for the child abuse directly related to Jesse, we received information through leads that came in.
And what did those leads place them towards? A Tempe trash
a dumpster
receptacle in the days before she was reported missing.
Right.
So she could be in a landfill.
And they think they've got the landfill. What is it called, Jamie? The Butterfield?
Yes.
Butterfield
and it's down by
landfill?
the town of Maricopa.
I hear it is absolutely enormous.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
They
So
have
how
not
do you
started to
search?
search for her.
They have not started
They have
to
not
search
started
yet.
to search yet.
No. Police are basically saying she's there.
Yeah, they're pretty emphatic that they know where she is, but can they charge Jesse Shockley's mom with a crime without the body? Well, they've done it before. They've done it here in Arizona before, and they've tried people and convicted people without a body, but I think for the community, we want to know where Jesse Shockley is.
I think so, and
I think the little girl deserves a proper burial.
Right.
I think the community wants to know where she is, and I think the community wants to know, is mom guilty? I think mom is guilty.
I don't know what they're waiting for, though. That's the thing. If they have all this information and they're determined that she is in that landfill, why don't they just arrest mom? What are they waiting for? Another piece of the puzzle?
They got eyes on her everywhere, but they haven't arrested her.
So there's a new term for your Congress.
Yeah, it's called brinkmanship.
Brinkmanship.
It is the ability to take something to the brink and then pull it back
They
and
should call it T-bowing.
pull it back and look like a hero.
Well, why
but
don't you-
Tebow actually gets stuff done.
Well, this brinkmanship, you
Do they have a pose?
You found this word. What is brinkmanship? This is Congress. They pull it back from the brink.
Right.
They go all the way through everything. They yell
wait
at each
until the
other.
last minute
Last
and
second.
avoid a government shutdown.
Here's the president.
The clock is ticking. Time is running out. And if the House Republicans refuse to vote for the Senate bill, or even allow it to come up for a vote, taxes will go up in 11 days.
He's right, but this is a man who never wants to get his hands dirty. Didn't want to get his hands dirty on the health care bill. Doesn't want to get his hands dirty in this situation with the payroll tax. I don't even know what he's doing there. To be honest with you, I really just don't know what he's even doing in Washington, D.C.
Well, he
in the
keeps
Oval
talking
Office.
about a ticking clock, so he's just as guilty as Congress because he's like, we got to get this done, a ticking clock, ticking clock. Well, you know what? People's employment, the U.S. credit rating, America's tax cuts, they are now not surviving, but they love this survival attitude. We will rescue whatever issue it is at the last minute and cost all of us deal. You know what they're actually doing, though? They're making us ticked off. They're actually shooting themselves in the foot.
Absolutely.
The FAA rules want pilots to have more rest between flights.
We're creating the conditions for more rest and better rest.
All right, this really comes from that plane crash a couple years ago where I think it was in 2009 in Buffalo, 49 people aboard a flight died, were killed because of pilot, what do you call it? It was pilot error, but
Right, it was fatigue.
they were also extrely tired.
They
I
were
think one of the
suffering from
pilots
fatigue.
was actually ill.
She had the flu.
Yeah.
The one pilot had the flu. The other pilot had been flying all day. They say it's fatigue.
So what's going to happen is that these pilots are going to have to get more rest. If they are tired, they will not be allowed to fly. I mean, we've talked about this on the ground in a car.
Yeah.
How many times have we talked about driver fatigue and how that causes a lot of crashes a year?
Absolutely.
If you're in the air, my goodness.
So now pilots are going to have to get the opportunity to have 8
Right.
hours of uninterrupted sleep.
Right. So that may cause delays. That may cause fewer flights. Ironically, the FAA was supposed to implement this on August 1st. The White House has stalled until today. Another example of brinkmanship. Great. Just so great.
I still want to know, and I know this doesn't have anything to do with the FAA, but is Congress, I heard they were going to pull back that bill so we don't have to get those bad light bulbs. You hear about that?
Oh, yeah.
That would actually be nice.
That'd be great.
I'll take that.